Welcome to another Sunday WOAY ABC4 Community Forum, where we talk to community leaders and local success stories to discuss important information that affects all of us here in Southern West Virginia. I'm your host, Brandy Lawrence, and today we're joined by another distinguished guest. Beckley Events Director Jill Moorefield joins us this morning to tell us what the city has planned to keep your social calendar full. Thanks so much for coming to the forum.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It's always a good time having you. You always have such a wealth of information for us about what's going on in Beckley. So I guess to kick it off, one of the most anticipated events that Beckley hosts is the Rhododendron Festival, and that within itself has a lot of events in that.
It does. But if I can go back and just thank the BOAY to begin with for your help with the Bill Withers statue, with the fundraising, getting the word out there. We really appreciate it. We were able to have the statue unveiling on March the 28th. It was a wonderful, lovely day, as Bill would say. A lot of folks came out, and it was really a truly great event. We're so happy that we have the statue in place at the Bill Withers Plaza, which is on top of the Beckley Intermodal Gateway parking garage there on Neville Street. We also have some playground instruments that kids can play, some interpretive signs. We have some other things that maybe we'll get to today. We have the Lovely Day Arts contest, and we all are going to do a public art with guitars as well. So it's coming along, a really nice project, and like I say, thanks a lot for your help.
Absolutely.
You had us on a few times.
Absolutely. We really loved covering it, and it was such a big deal, to be able to celebrate a Beckley native just being celebrated for doing such amazing work.
Yes.
So it was really our pleasure.
Yes.
So
Thank you. And then in April, let's see, we're coming up this coming week. We've got Future Forward on Tuesday evening and Wednesday. It's an event that the Chamber of Commerce and the New River Gorge Development Authority Visit Southern West Virginia. A lot of folks are working on. We'll have a few of our city representatives there. Mayor Ryan Neal's going to be there, as well as some of City Council and the City Manager, and I'll be there with some event information. So I think it's open to the public on Wednesday all day. Come out and check that out. There'll be a lot of different workshops and things like that, just to really help us in the future.
Absolutely.
And then on April the 25th, we have the Drift Appalachia and Backroads of Appalachia cruise in. They will be here that weekend doing some drifting on some back roads, and then we have the cruise in and meet and greet on Friday evening, April 25th from 6 to 9. That's also the last weekend of Steel Magnolias at the Raleigh Playhouse and Theater, and some different businesses will be open, so it'll kind of kick off the year. Then coming up on May 1st, it's National Day of Prayer at Word Park, where a lot of different churches come out and take turns reading scriptures and praying for our community. And then the Rhododendron Festival, as you mentioned, kicks off in May. It starts on May the 10th with our annual coffee, tea, sweet treats, and emergency preparedness fair. It's got a lot of things going on there. We kind of tied them all together. It's a Saturday, May the 10th from 11 until 2. You can come and try different desserts or coffee and teas. For $5, you get 5 sample tickets, kind of the same thing we do with Chili Night, and we just thank all the businesses and organizations that are a part of that. We'll have some entertainment there as well. The Salvation Army Brass Band will be performing at 11. Woodrow Wilson High School students will perform at noon. We also have a new group called New Jade that's part of the Silverdale Studios youth band. That'll be at Shoemaker Square at 1. We have a refit demonstration, might have a pie walk, lots of fun things going on. So, mark your calendar. It's the Saturday before Mother's Day to come on downtown and enjoy.
Absolutely. Sounds like a great time.
Yes.
And it's also a good opportunity to get a little pre-Mother's Day shopping done too.
That's right.
You get to go around, taste some sweets and things like that.
Bring your mom out and have some fun.
Yeah.
Try some new things. There's a floral shop we have, Dyes Floral on Main Street. You pick up some flowers for Mom and just have a good day.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you guys mark your calendar, make a day out of that.
Yes, May 10th. That kicks off the Rhododendron Festival. During the festival, we have a Facebook photo contest that Active Southern West Virginia sponsors, and so you just send in your photo for that. We'll have I don't know if I've already got an event page up. We'll have an event page up soon. I think I do. And have all that information on there as well. We have a Waterfall Wednesday nature walk. That'll be at the new waterfalls that are part of the Piney Creek Preserve. That'll be on a Wednesday, the 14th at 5:30. So we invite folks to come out, and if you haven't seen the waterfalls yet, come and check them out. There's also on Saturday, May 17th, the pickleball tournament at New River Park. Coach Dave Barksdale will be organizing that. I don't have the times on that, but if you're part of that pickleball group, or know how to get a hold of them and Coach Barksdale, you can do that. His number is 304-673-8390. We also, that Sunday, have the walk at Grandview. Of course, you can go anytime during May and check out the beautiful rhododendrons at Grandview on your own. But if you want a guided walk, Active Southern West Virginia is actually doing it this year on Sunday, May the 18th at 3 o'clock. Just meet at the visitor center there and take a walk and look at the beautiful rhododendrons and take lots of good pictures. And then the last weekend, it will be Saturday, May the 24th, we'll have the Rhododendron Festival car show. That'll be up at the Beckley Intermodal Gateway, along with a band at the Bill Withers Plaza. It's called Ain't Dead Yet. Plays a lot of oldies kind of rock music. So if you're looking for something to do that weekend, come on out that Saturday evening from 4 until 8.
Wow, there's a lot to keep you busy throughout May. So that sounds really awesome. And I love the guided walks. Because I know some people out there, they may be a little apprehensive about you going on some of the trails and things alone, but this is giving them an opportunity to get out and see those things. So definitely look them up. And you all are very active on Facebook as well. So you guys look up Beckley Events on Facebook too to keep up with us.
That's right. We try to list a lot of things that are going on, not necessarily our events, that are just going on in the community. And we have a community calendar. It's at beckley.events. Joe Guffey at the Chamber and Cucumber work on that for us, and so anybody that wants to submit their activities in Raleigh County can go to that and add it, and that way we kind of keep up on everything that's going on in our community. You can't say there's nothing going on.
Oh, there's always something going on. I didn't know it as much until I started doing the news, but there's always something going on somewhere. Fayette County, Raleigh County, Mercer, somewhere there's something going on, guys. Just keep an eye out.
And there's another walk that I didn't mention. We will have the full moon walk that Monday, May the 12th on the McManus Trail. We do those every month with Active during the nicer months anyway. So, if you want to walk as a group, it's a good time to do that.
Awesome. And that's another thing, you're walking at night. So you get to walk with, a group during the full moon, get some good pictures. Hopefully you get to
see the full moon. A lot of times it's clouded, but it's all right. We call it a sunset/full moon walk. And sometimes we have bikers too that'll ride. So
awesome. Well, you guys keep your eye on the calendar for that as well. So, another big thing that a lot of people love in Beckley, something that I really loved going to work with my mom and things like that, was Fridays in the Park, and that's coming back soon too. So, for the people that are not familiar, can you let them know what that entails?
Sure. Fridays in the Park have been going on over 30 years. It is at Word Park every Friday in the summer from June through August, weather permitting, and we have a concert there from 11:30 to 1. We usually have 1 or 2 food vendors set up. We try to have some activities for the kids to do. I know Ann Worley helps a lot of times and offers some crafts, as well as sometimes the youth museum. So if you're looking for something to do on Friday at lunchtime, come on out and have your lunch, enjoy concerts. We've got the schedule pretty much made up. A lot of the folks come year after year. I know they look forward to it. So sure, we invite everybody to come out for that.
Awesome. So you guys keep that in mind. Oh, I'm sorry. When does Fridays in the Park start?
On June the 6th.
June 6th.
The beginning of 6th. It's the months of June, July, and August.
All right. So June 6th, mark your calendar for that, and go enjoy some live music and some lunch in the park. That's always a wonderful event to have. Just something, nice to break up the monotony of your day sometimes. And
it was, originally thought to bring the people that work together downtown to socialize a little bit at lunch hour and showcase the music. But it's grown a lot. We have a lot of retirees that come out and grandparents that bring the kids out as well. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. And that weather, hopefully it's beautiful every day, every Friday through June.
We've been pretty blessed.
August. So
we have been really blessed.
Awesome. And what else do we have? There's so much going on. And coming up in June as well. June 20th is West Virginia Day in Exhibition Coal Mine. They always have a special day for that as well.
They will have the music group Strings of Green and probably some cupcakes that they give out and just celebrate West Virginia Day there. We're also having a Friday in the Park that day, and we've got the Country Roads Band that's going to be out for that. That's a weekend as well that you'll see a lot of really nice cars around the community because the Antique Automobile Club of America is going to be having one of their regional national shows here that weekend. And so Friday evening we'll have a cruise in downtown, and then Saturday the 21st will be the big car show, and that you'll see some really nice cars. So, plan to come out to that. That's between I think it starts about 10 or 11 and runs till about 3 o'clock. We'll have some music and some vendors and just come out and celebrate with the local AACA Whitewater Car Club is what they're called. Another thing that will be starting in June, we do the Archie's Cruisers, Cruise-Ins, and Music on Main. That'll be on June the 6th, and there'll be two others, one on, let me think. I'll have to look at it when I get to there. And two in August, I think, too, as well. So, and then we're starting a new event that a downtown group called Downtown Pulse. It's like the Downtown Business Association getting back together. We've got some new businesses, and they're really wanting to form some synergy there. And so they're going to start a second Saturdays downtown. And so the second Saturday, June, July, and August, and it may go on after that, will be from 11 to 3. We're hoping that all the businesses downtown will be open for those hours at least. A lot of them are open longer, but they'll be open for that. And then we'll be blocking off a section of Main Street where the Uptown Dish and Foster's is, that 100 block of Main. And maybe have some market vendors there. There's a new boutique, Tiffany's on Main, that's going to be open in there as well. And so in the Dish, we've got the new bookstore on Main Street, Burn Books, and we have Sinister on Prince Street as well, and then Upland Soul and Dias Florals there on Main, and the International Grocer. So all those folks are going to, try to coordinate some things and invite people out on the second Saturdays.
Awesome. I think that'll be really fun. And, once again, another thing for the people to come out and do. So,
Yes.
come out and support the local Beckley businesses. And it'll be really nice to see, Main Street booming with all these people around, the market vendors, all that. So, guys, make sure to be a part of that.
Yes.
Now, we're about to go on to our first break, but before we go, do you mind plugging that contact information so people know where to find all this good information?
Sure. Our telephone number is 304-256-1776, a very patriotic number. We're also on Facebook, Beckley Events. We have the Beckley.events Facebook website. That's the community calendar. The city's website, I think it's actually changing from beckley.org to beckley.gov soon. So that's where you can find out more information about the city of Beckley.
Awesome. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
And thank you all. We will be right back after the break speaking more about what's going on in Beckley this spring/summer. Welcome back to Sunday Community Forum. I'm here with Director Jill Moorefield from Beckley Events, and we're talking about everything that the city has planned for this spring/summer. Now, we finished off the last segment by talking about West Virginia Day at the Exhibition Coal Mine, but another major big event that people really love is the Bill Withers Festival, and that's coming up on June 28th. And there's going to be so much more to celebrate there since, they have the statue and the instruments around the park. So can you tell them what all they can expect from that?
Sure. That's going to be on June the 28th this year from 1 until 8 o'clock. It's a long day, but we've got lots of different groups that's going to be performing. We've got the How Great Thou Art Theater Group, Trey Waycaster, Moon King, a group called Three Piece Suit, Jim Snyder and Friend, Lady D and Missin, Lorenzo Wood, Shayar, and Crucial Force, and then we're going to end at the last hour with a dance party with an instructor, Clarissa Hall, and DJ New York. And then we'll be doing the Creative Arts Contest award winners. We'll do that. That's something that we do with the youth every year. And so if you've got some kids in elementary through high school that are very artistic, we encourage you to have them enter the Lovely Day Creative Arts Contest. You can find information about it there at the Beckley.Events website. Just go to documents and you can find it there. We have passed it out in a lot of the Raleigh County schools as well. Different categories includes art, could be visual paintings, drawings, photography, crafting, music, songwriting. That would be more the middle and high school levels, as well as literature, which would be essays and poetry. But the elementary school does the art, and also all school levels does that. So what you win if you place first place in any of the categories, it's $50 for first, second's $25, and third gets a certificate. But just get inspired by Bill Withers' music, listen to some of his songs, and create something really cool, or something from his bio about the local community that you want to draw, or write a song, or do some poetry, or a short essay. So we encourage youth to get involved with that, and we like to display all those award winners and recognize them during the festival. We also may be doing on Sunday, we may do the Still Bill documentary at the Raleigh Playhouse and Theater. Possibly the Withers family might get to come back in, but I don't know that for sure yet, so I can't really say. But that would be really cool if Corey could sing a few songs, and they could do the book signing of Grandma's Hands and Lovely Day. There's 2 children's books that came from those songs. Another thing that we want to display, we're just kicking it off, is a guitar public art initiative. And so we've got these. They're not necessarily wooden, they're more metal because we're cutting them out of signboards, but they'll be like a over 3 foot high guitar form. And folks can paint on those, and we're going to hang them on all the wooden poles around where the awnings are at the Beckley Intermodal Gateway, or the Bill Withers Plaza, as well as by the stage. And if we have some extras, we may put it in some downtown businesses as well. So it's just going to be a public art initiative. We encourage folks to sign up for that. You can register to that at the Beckley.Events. We're looking for sponsors, so if we have some businesses that might want to sponsor, it's $200. Of that, $30 goes to pay for the form. It will be primed. You paint that, and then we will put a clear coat over it. And then $100 will go toward an artist that can help pay for their time and their supplies, and $70 will go toward the festival to help pay for the band. So if you're interested in sponsor, if you have an artist in-house and don't need the extra money for that it'll just be $100. If you're an artist and interested, sign up. We'll try to pair you with a sponsor. Or you may just want to decorate your own guitar. Like I say, these aren't a full guitar, they're more just a form, but I think it'll be a really cool thing to be able to walk around the plaza and look at all the different painted and embellished guitars, and something else to celebrate there. We're also going to order a few picnic tables and benches, and I'm hoping to do something themed in the flower bed as well. So there's lots of opportunities, and this could be something that'll stay up. Hopefully we'll get it up in time for the AACA car show and the Bill Withers Festival, and it'll stay up through the summer, maybe all the way to December, and then maybe we'll take them down and put them in some businesses downtown. And then next year maybe we're decorating big records or guitar picks or something like that. It might be something that can continue.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a really great idea.
Yeah.
And is there a deadline for that?
Yes. Well, we're hoping to get them in the next couple of weeks. Get what we have people do when they sign up is they give us a short, a quick sketch, or write out what their vision is for that. We want to kind of make sure that just approve it beforehand. And so, try to get that done in the next few weeks, and then they can pick up the guitar the first week of May, well, May 5th through the 8th, or even after that if we haven't filled up all the spots. And then get their guitar back in by June the 12th. That gives us time to clear coat it, let it dry, and get them hung in time for those 2 events. So we're kind of rushing doing it, but we really wanted to get it up, especially in time for the festival. And so we only have 16 of them that are being cut out. And so hopefully we can fill that up.
Awesome. Good stuff. So we know we have lots of artists in Raleigh County, Beckley, surrounding areas. So, if anybody is a visual artist, likes to paint, things like that, make sure you get in touch with Beckley Events and doing these wonderful guitars.
Yes.
Let your art be seen.
Yes.
And even if it's not seen, after it's seen, publicly, it could probably be seen in a business. So.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And then next up we have fireworks. It's the 4th of July.
Fireworks. We always have those in Beckley. There will be about 9:30 at the convention center, and then usually the Lake Stevens and the West Virginia Miners Field normally has them different times as well. We usually 3 days in a row you can get fireworks in the Beckley area, so that's important. Of course, we mentioned the second Saturdays in July. Then the Beck's art group, they have a weekend, long weekend normally the end of July. With some activities. I think they're still planning those. Then the Appalachian Festival, of course, last year it moved to the first weekend in August, and so the Arts and Crafts Fair will be on August the 1st and 2nd, and then we do a car show downtown on that Sunday, the 3rd. And then they have a restaurant week and some other activities that'll be tied into the festival as well. And then at the Exhibition Coal Mine on August, I don't know if it's the 15th or the 16th. I've got that, but it's that third Saturday in August, I think it's 16th, is the Honey Festival, and that's really been growing and very exciting. And then we have another Saturday at New River Park where we have some family fun activities. And then in September we have the Kids Classic Festival, and then Chili Night the first Saturday in October. A Fall Fest at the Mine, and we have the Veterans Parade and Celebration, Appalachian Coal Town Christmas, and then all the Christmas parade, tree lighting, and all those things going on. So it's a full year of activities.
Absolutely, always. So guys, there's no excuse. You have something to do. You have several things to do. I know one of my personal favorites is the Honey Festival at the Mine. Even just going to the mine when they're open and just exploring and seeing everything that they have to offer is really cool too.
It is. And then the Youth Museum always has an exhibit. They've got the Eric Call exhibit, which is a very hungry, quiet, lonely, clumsy, busy exhibit. It's all about the caterpillar and becoming a butterfly. Book. So it's really fun for kids. So make sure and get them there sometime this summer. I think it goes until August. I'm not really sure about the next one after that, but that's a fun exhibit.
Absolutely. So you guys make sure that you check out Beckley Events, their website or their Facebook page, so you can keep up with all this excellent information. And since this is Community Forum, I always love to ask, how can us as the community help out Beckley Events with, planning all these wonderful things?
Well, we always welcome, new committee members. Our committee usually meets on the third Thursday for lunch, and then sometimes more than that during the summer when it's really hectic. But if you can't do that, if you can, be a part of helping with an event, or if you are a vendor or an organization and want to set up, our fees are very low, sometimes very free to set up. So it's if you want to get some exposure out there and be that, or just share our events and come to the events, maybe sponsor a guitar for the guitar art. That's done through the Beckley Raleigh County Chamber of Commerce and their foundation. We've been able to do a little bit more with them, and we appreciate their support as well. But we have a wonderful committee that I'm very grateful for, and the city departments all chip in and make these things happen. And so it's a wonderful community.
Awesome. Well, guys, you know how to get involved now. And if anybody wants to join the committee, do they just need to come to a meeting and just kind of speak with you all?
Or just give us a call and we'll get you on the email list to get reminders about the different events and meetings.
Awesome, awesome. So, I mean, if you're looking for a way to get involved, Beckley Events is a really great way to do so, and it sounds like a fun way to do it too.
It is.
Because I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of work, planning all this and putting it all together. But I'm sure that it's also nice to see how the community reacts and seeing everybody going out having a great time.
It's very gratifying.
Awesome, awesome. And let's see if there's anything else. Also, do you all take any donations or any other volunteer work and help?
Well, supposedly we're not allowed to ask for donations and sponsors through the city of Beckley. Like I say, we're doing some things with the Chambers Foundation, but volunteers, it'd always be great to have more volunteers. We have kind of a core group that really are very dedicated and have helped us through the years to line up the vendors and the car shows and the parades, and so we could always use more help.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're looking for a volunteer opportunity for anything, get in touch with Beckley Events too. That's another fun way to get out and get involved. So we're about a couple minutes out from the end of our show, but before we go, do you mind plugging that contact information just one more time so everybody knows where to find all this good stuff?
Sure. Our telephone number is 304-256-1776. Very patriotic number, you can remember that. We also have the Beckley Events Facebook page, and we have the Beckley.Events community calendar that has our events as well as others going on in the community. You can submit your events there as well. I like to try to every week, or at least at the beginning of the month, kind of take some of those and others I find and do a list and do a post on Beckley Events for that. There's the city's website is beckley.org, although I think it's getting ready to change to beckley.gov, but I think if you type one in, it goes to the other. So, and you can find a lot of information there about city things that are going on as well.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Jill.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us for Sunday Community Forum. Tune in next week where we speak to more local success stories and community leaders about everything important going on here in Southern West Virginia. You guys have a happy Sunday, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.